Hey Lala, first I just want to say that I am extremely proud of you and excited to see you go into this next season of life. For those of you who don't know, Lala has played a really influential part in my walk. She was one of the first people that ever talked to me when I started coming to 901. And she continued to pursue me even after I had no interest in getting to know her, no interest in talking to her, but she still pursued me, which later led to me coming to know the Lord and giving my life to Christ. And she did play a big role in that, and she ended up being one of my first discipleship leaders, and to this day she still feeds into my life and helps me grow. And I think that's something that I really take away from what she teaches, is like just the process of discipleship and what it looks like to really multiply your life. And I feel like that's evident within her life, and now that's evident within my life because of her. So one, I just want to say that I'm super appreciative of you and just want you to know that you are loved, and I'm so excited to see what the Lord is going to be doing in this next season of your life. I love you.
Lala, there's literally so much I can say right now, but I just first want to say thank you for pouring into my life over these past 4 years. You're one of the first people I met here at the University of Memphis, and I can say my life definitely would look completely different if I had never met you. It's been a journey. It really has been a journey over these past 4 years, but you have been that constant person in my life that I can reach out to, that I can depend on, and that I can call on whenever I need you. You not only were my mentor and my discipleship leader, you've also been a friend to me, and I really do appreciate everything you've done for me. I'm excited to see where God leads you over these next few years, and I know that you're going to continue to do great things like you did here at Campus Outreach, and I'll be seeing you soon, I know. I love you, and I'm just so excited for this journey that God is taking you on, and I just love you so much.
Lala, my girl. I just want to say how thankful I am for you. I can remember even you as a student in your room leader summer, kind of just taking me under your wing and pointing me to the cross and getting to know me and sharing scripture with me. You've always been someone that I've looked up to, and you've just shown so much zeal and passion for the Lord and sharing who He is with others, and that's been such an encouragement in my life. You've always held me to a high standard and pointed me back to Scripture. I can just remember my dating relationship. You just walking with me and making sure like I was about the Father's business, and I'm so appreciative of that and of you, and I'm just so excited to see where the Lord takes you next. And I know that He has a plan and that He will continue to use you in a mighty way in young women's lives. I love you. Bye.
Lala, I can't really put into words how impactful your presence has been in my life. You have pursued me and been persistent in building a relationship with me since day one, when you just bombarded me and asked me, was I a preacher's kid? And even throughout the time where I rejected you and was closed off, you continue to pursue, and love me the way Christ loves me. And I am so thankful He chose you to do just that, and that it was real and authentic, and it was simple. It was so simple. And I thank you for loving me and serving me so well, and just for being that small annoyance, but being so great and funny and playful half the time. I'm thankful that God chose you to be on staff, and specifically that He chose you to be placed in my life to impact it. So thank you, and I love you, and I'm going to miss you.
Man, my life has been deeply impacted by Lala and just her initial commitment to join Campus Outreach. I could go on and on, but briefly, the main thing that Lala has imparted to me has been how to love God and love His people. I think loving God is not an issue for me, but when I think about relationships and loving people and persevering, that was a struggle. But because of Lala and her influence and her continual pursuit of me in my heart, I love people better. I'm able to have relationships without thinking that there's an expiration date. So, man, thank you, Lala, for your commitment to CO. We love you. We appreciate you. And I hope that we can continue to multiply the things that you've given us.
LaShaw, Allie Pearl. I honestly don't know
where to start with my thank yous, because if I say all of them, it literally would take me a lifetime, because there's so many things I'm thankful for you. But thank you for just being the first true image of Christ that I've seen. Thank you for loving me through my hard times. Thank you for being just such a reliable sister, leader, or whatever I need you to be at the moment. I can tell you more later, because I'm not with all this gushy stuff, but I love you.
Hey Lala, I could say so much about you, but I just want to first say how proud I am of you, and also how appreciative and grateful I am to be your friend and to have known you over the last few years. Just to see how much you've grown and how you've impacted my life, it's truly been a blessing.
Hey Lala, I just wanted to come on here to say thank you so much for your faithfulness to Campus Outreach. Thank you for giving your life away and for always just being so committed. Just thank you for being unapologetically you, never being ashamed to let the world know who you belong to and what you're passionate about. It really does sadden me to know that you are leaving CO, but it gives me twice as much joy to know that you are still a phone call away, that you're still going to be faithful and still going to be doing the exact same thing that you've been doing, just without the title of a staff woman. You're still a woman of God, and it makes me so happy to know that you just continue to exemplify Christ, how Jesus came not to serve, but to be, no, I said that wrong. Not to be served, but to serve. There we go. I always say that wrong, sorry. But yes, thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for everything that you are, and just always being who you are. We don't just thank you for the things that you do, but we thank you for just you being you. And we're going to miss you a lot, and we love you. So, bye.
Hi Lala, I love you so much. Sad to see you go, but I know that you will continue to impact people in Memphis and beyond, just like you've impacted so many of us. In my life personally, you were one of the first people that I saw as a Christian when I came to college, and you just encouraged me and kind of made it possible for me to see that I can do this in college and I can give up a lot of things and die to myself and to my flesh. You wake up really early and have breakfast with me. You are a good listener. You give great advice and wisdom, and you just have brought so much insight on the Lord into my life. So I thank you so much, and I love you so, so much.
What's up, Lala? Just want to take the time to say thank you and just to encourage you with how you have impacted my life and played a key role in it as I've coming from a city outside of Memphis, and just your intentionality from the beginning. I remember my first 8:58, and you gave us a ride back to the dorm. We obviously could have walked, but you offered. RTN, shout out, where are you at? And I just remember things just kind of with our relationship as a group and then as individuals kind of started flourishing from there. If I can think about some key things that I've taken away that you have showed me and walked me through, is one, just to accept like fully who I am and how God has made me. And another thing that you've really impacted me with is just the beauty of multiplication and multiplying our lives. It's just cool to see that you had a heart for that and how you poured that into me, and without me really trying to do that intentionally, it happened. There's so much more I could say, but I just want to say thank you so much, Lala, for your time and your money and just everything that you've invested into my life. I know that you're just a phone call away, and I'm the same. Bless up. I love you.
Hey, Kevin. The goofy theologian himself, man. I got a lot to say. I'll try to condense it, but man, thank you. You really stepped in my life in a time when I was craving leadership and mentorship. You really stepped in that gap, and you came alongside me in ministry. You invested in the guys I invested in, man. For the 2 years you discipled me, you really showed me, man, vulnerability, being honest about your sin, and when you fall, and really seeking accountability and confessing to brothers. And having community come alongside each other to push each other to seek God and push each other closer to Him. Man, you're like even your example through your marriage with Monica, just how you honor her, and how again you're honest with your shortcomings with her as well in your relationship, and how by the grace of God you're seeking to be better and to love her more. That's man, in so many ways, you've been an incredible example to me, an incredible friend, an incredible mentor. Man, I'm super thankful for you. I'm excited for this next chapter in your life. Love you, bro.
Big Kevin, Kevo, what's going on? It's Jern, you feel me? I just want to say thank you for your service here with Campus Outreach. I know that where you're going, you're going to serve there as well, and you're going to, do it for the glory of the Lord. And I just want to say thank you for impacting my life with the gospel and really just showing me what it means to be bold. Just living out Romans 1:16, being unashamed. I know you and Monica are going to serve well, and you're going to, do it through the Lord. So I just want to thank you for, the lives that you impacted here. So I love you guys. I'm going to miss you guys. I'll be seeing you around. So peace.
What's up, Kevin? It's your boy Brad. Man, I just want to say thank you for what you did for this campus and for this ministry, and how you just allowed God to use you to really disciple and raise up young men who really want to follow Christ. You and Monica, we both have really had a huge impact on so many lives, and man, we're gonna miss you. I mean, I'm finna graduate, so they gonna miss you. I know I'm gonna see you around, but I'm really excited for your next season in life, and I know that God has truly prepared you for it, and I'm just excited to see the impact that you have on this city.
Hey, Kev, it's your boy PJ. Hey, Kevin, I just want to say thank you for everything. I realize this weekend your head's mighty long, but that's not what we're talking about right now. But thank you for being a light in my life, constantly being super annoying my freshman year and getting me to come to 901 events and ultimately believe in the gospel. Because if it wasn't for you, Lord knows where I've been, but thank God that he used you in my life. I have become more of a man. I have learned more about myself. I've learned more about others, and it's a daily process. I'm growing as I go. Still childish. That's me. But I can't emphasize how much I appreciate you. So, thank you, Kev.
What's up, Kevin? It's your boy Austin. I just wanted to give you a shout out for all you done in my life. Just over these last couple of years, you harassing PJack and harassing me by association, it really made a big difference. Just you being faithful and constantly pursuing after us. Ultimately, changed our lives, and I'm just grateful God decided to use you and put you in our lives to help transform us and just open up our eyes to what we've been missing out on this whole time. Even though, you were annoying half the time and we didn't feel like going to D group or waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning to meeting the UC that one year. Gosh, that was awful. But I really appreciate everything you did for us, just teaching us how to be godly young men, showing us what it looks like to be faithful in our life, and just everything. It's been cool just growing with you over these years, and I look forward to seeing how life's gonna play out with you gone, doing your own thing in the big church. But I just want to say thank you for everything.